Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla China offering discount on prices until the end of year. Tesla begins Model Y deliveries in Taiwan with Berlin-built units. Tesla Model Y earns second place on the UK's best sellers list in November. And Tesla says it is adding radar in its cars next month amid self-driving suite concerns. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla China is offering an 6,000 yuan discount to Chinese buyers until the end of the year. The additional discount is available for some models. Wall Street reported that Tesla China's 6,000 yuan discount is available starting Wednesday throughout the remainder of the year. A Tesla representative provided details about the discount. Previously, Tesla announced 4,000 yuan insurance subsidy for current car model orders that would complete delivery by the end of December. Reuters reported that Tesla's discounts are an attempt to adjust its prices in China. The publication calculated that Tesla China has cut Model 3 and Model Y prices in China by 9%. Some reports have suggested a Tesla demand issue in China as competition from Chinese EV makers increases. There have also been rumors about Giga Shanghai cutting production this December after a record-breaking month in November. Piper Sandler analyst Alexander Potter believes that Tesla is unlikely to cut production at Giga Shanghai, especially if the reason behind it is increased competition in China. Tesla China denied rumors that it would cut production. Potter thinks that if Tesla were to cut Giga Shanghai production, it would be because of macro headwinds and Giga Berlin. Tesla China delivered 100,291 vehicles in November, coming in second, behind BYD sales. Local competition BYD still sells ICE and plug-in vehicles, along with its electric car lineup, and sold 229,942. Tesla Giga Shanghai is the company's main export hub. So it currently produces electric vehicles for multiple regions, in addition to China. Moving to the next update, Tesla begins Model Y deliveries in Taiwan with Berlin-built units. Tesla has expanded the Model Y to Taiwan, but a tricky situation with China's exports makes it clear the vehicles are not coming from Gigafactory Shanghai. Tesla officially announced on its Twitter account for the Asian market that all-electric crossover Model Y deliveries had started in Taiwan earlier this week. While it seems ideal that Model Y vehicles from Tesla's Shanghai factory would be the candidates chosen for Taiwan's initial deliveries, the cars are actually coming from Germany's Gigafactory Berlin. Initial deliveries began earlier this week, with the first owners stating the cars came from Berlin. While tensions between China and Taiwan have been highly publicized and the relationship still remains far from perfect, import and export restrictions set by each country have made the entire process of expanding Tesla's deliverable regions more complex. However, Tesla and car companies, in general, are not the only ones feeling the brunt of the restrictions. In September, China restricted imports of certain fruits and fish from Taiwan, but many farmers were not concerned with the relatively limited sanctions. However, Taiwan has a much more extensive list of banned imports from mainland China, which includes everything from live cattle to products containing milk and various vehicle types. These include low chassis buses, vehicles that could be used to transport more than 10 people, sedans, and other passenger cars, according to a list from the Taiwan Bureau of Foreign Trade. The list is updated daily, and Teslarati confirmed that motor vehicles are still on the list of banned items. Tesla has delivered over 6,958 vehicles as of October 2022, so the company has more than likely reached the 7,000 unit mark. The Taiwan Ministry of Communications Statistics Inquiry Network does not have data for November or December. Moving to the next update, Tesla Model Y earns second place on the UK's best sellers list in November. The Tesla Model Y is continuing on its path to becoming the fourth best-selling car in the world this year and likely the best-selling car in the world in 2023. The latest figures out of the United Kingdom shows the electric SUV continues to be extremely popular, as it was the second best-selling car overall in November. According to data from the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders (SMMT), Tesla delivered 4,229 Model Ys in the UK last month, enough to put it well ahead of the third-place Mini, a compact hatchback at a much lower price point than the Model Y. Only the Nissan Qashqai compact crossover SUV was more popular than the Model Y, accumulating 5,636 sales in the same time period. With a strong November performance, the Model Y now sits in ninth place overall in total vehicle sales through the first 11 months of 2022, with 24,887 units sold. Less than 2,000 units separates the Model Y from the next three closest competitors in front of it, so with a strong finish to the year, the electric SUV could come close to cracking into the top 5 most popular vehicles in the UK in 2022. In case it wasn't apparent, these figures are not just comparing the Model Y against other EVs, but against all passenger vehicles, regardless of fuel type. The results are notable also because the Model Y is the only electric vehicle able to crack into the top 10 list. Although the Model Y was also the only EV in the top 10 list for November, its strong performance was indicative of the broader trend for EVs in the UK in November. According to SMMT, a total of 29,372 battery electric vehicles were registered in November, a 35.2% increase year-over-year, giving EVs a 20.6% market share in the UK last month. That figure is significantly ahead of the once popular diesel car, which saw just 5,605 registrations last month, representing a 5.6% drop year-over-year and just 3.9% market share. Moving to the last update, Tesla says it is adding radar in its cars next month amid self-driving suite concerns. Tesla told the FCC that it plans to market a new radar starting next month. The move raises even more concerns about potentially needed updates to its hardware suite to achieve the promised self-driving capability. Since 2016, Tesla has claimed that all its vehicles produced going forward have all the needed hardware to become self-driving with future software updates. It turned out not to be true. Tesla already had to upgrade its onboard computer and cameras in earlier vehicles, and it has yet to achieve self-driving capability. Its full self-driving software is still in beta and doesn't enable fully autonomous driving. The automaker not only had to upgrade its hardware in some cases, but it even removed some hardware. First, it was the front-facing radar, and more recently the ultrasonic sensors. It's all part of its Tesla Vision approach, where the automaker believes that the best way to achieve self-driving capability is through cameras being the only sensors. The logic is that the roads are designed to be operated by humans who operate cars through vision and biological neural nets. Tesla believes that the best way to replicate is through cameras to replace the eyes and neural nets running on a computer to replace the brain. The company removed the radars on its vehicles last year and the ultrasonic sensors earlier this year. That's why it was surprising earlier this year when we reported on Tesla filing with the FCC to use a new radar in its vehicles. The FCC had granted a confidential treatment to Tesla in order not to release the details of the new radar. Those confidential treatments are generally good for 6 months, and it was coming up tomorrow, but Tesla has filed an extension. In the request, Tesla confirms that it plans to start marketing the new device in mid-January. Tesla CEO Elon Musk told the following to Electrek in June of last year after Tesla stopped using its radar. The probability of safety will be higher with pure vision than Vision Plus radar, not lower. Vision has become so good that radar actually reduces signal or noise. However, the CEO also added that Tesla might still use radar if it had a very high-resolution radar. A very high-resolution radar would be better than pure vision, but such a radar does not exist. I mean, vision with higher-resolution radar would be better than pure vision, Musk said. We saw some indications of Tesla working on that. We previously reported on Tesla looking to add a new 4D imaging radar with twice the range of its previous radar. Last weekend, we also reported on a Tesla Model 3 prototype that potentially featured a new autopilot or full self-driving hardware suite. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.